Sometimes it will be a real good factor if we can just call up the reception and tell them, can you just put me to the class teacher, and after 10-15 minutes if they are able to connect, that will be really good.
Hi, welcome to Slate, your very own school search engine that helps you find the best schools for your kid based on various filters and parameters.
Today we have Miss Jothi Subramanyan, whose kid is studying in Kanakia International School,
Chembur branch.
located in Mumbai. So to get to know more details about the school and her experience so far with the school, let's have a conversation with her. Hi, ma'am.
Hello, sir. Hello.
So to begin with, what made you to choose this school in particular among the best schools that are available in Mumbai?
No, actually, what happened is my husband had to change his job. We relocated from Dubai last year. So what happened is we were in search of good CBSE schools in Mumbai. So we got to know about this school, and everybody were telling it is only IB school. But 3 years back they started with CBSE. So my son altogether, what happened is he was studying in a CBSE school in Dubai. So we don't want to change the curriculum part. We just wanted to continue with CBSE. So we chose this school actually. And in the mid of the year, we got easily admission in this school, and that was really uh, luck factor for us. And all were really friendly. We didn't have any problem. It was sudden change for him, all the environment, everything, but still he got adjusted, particularly because he got good friends and all the teachers, everybody were very supportive.
Got it. So how accessible are the teachers and the management if you would like to raise any concerns or would like to know feedback about your child?
Yeah, actually, if we main communication point is actually through emails only. Sometimes it's like, we feel we could get directly uh, get the I mean, I'm not telling phone number of the class teacher or anybody. If we can get them as early as possible through phone, because sometimes it might be really urgent, and others may not be knowing what our child we wanted to convey to the class teacher. So sometimes it will be a real good factor if we can just call up the reception and tell them, can you just put me to the class teacher, and after 10-15 minutes if they are able to connect, that will be really good. But I think I have not tried that thing, because as of now that necessity has not arisen. And if at all something is there, reception in the reception there is one Pallavi ma'am, and one Anushka ma'am is also there, who is principal's PA. They are all quite supportive, so it was very easy for us to get through all that.
Got it. So what is the curriculum being followed at the school and how is it helping your child learn and grow?
So overall it's like, teachers are all very supportive. They are teaching things in a good basics like maths and all. They're teaching nicely. Sometimes we feel some part of the portion is not fully covered. Like, what happened is they took the money chapter, then decimals they have not been, maybe Shihan joined late. That might be one of the reasons. So before that, again, they might have to, because they are children, they might forget. They just have to revise the decimal part and go ahead with the money part. Because what happens is 25 rupees 50 paise. So 25.50, that decimal part is also there. So small sort of improvements I just expect. Major issues we don't have any problem. He is growing up very well, and they are not putting any pressure on the child as such. They are a friendly learning atmosphere, and slow and steadily he is able to get on with all the things. So at the moment, I don't face any problem. It is CBSE is helping him. You know.
Great.
I didn't feel any need to change the curriculum as of now. Like, I have to change like that. And writing is too much in CBSE, but in a way it is good, because due to the COVID factor 2 years back, children were all like, "Oh, it is online, it is very easy. We just have to type the answers." It was like that. But again, he came back to the practice of writing more. He always complains writing is more, but I say writing is very good, because you didn't have that kind of writing during COVID. So all those things really is improving.
So how is the faculty here at Kanakia International School so far? How is your experience and satisfaction levels with the teaching style and execution?
Faculties are great. We don't have any, like, I every day I used to sit and ask him, are you able to understand what teacher is telling? Are you able to, if at all you don't know, you just ask them. In every way he's telling, yeah, teachers are all good. Whenever we ask them, they are helping. And I'll tell him, it is between you and the teacher. I don't want to come in between, intervene between them and create a problem. I have like every day just call up the max teacher, science teacher. He is not understanding. I don't want all these things. It is between you guys because there she is your guidance factor. She is like a parent to you. So you have to only deal with it. So my child has understood that, and he whatever problems is there, he is asking the teacher. They are helping, and whenever we also go from PTA meeting or something, they are tell them to ask as many times as possible. We are ready to explain. So there is no problem for all that things. He is having good time.
Got it. So, can you share an example where you felt like this is more like a second home rather than just a school for your kid? Is there any
Yeah,
such experience?
actually they take care. He joined in the middle of the school. Like last November only we took admission, and it was all the more very new for him. So it was like teacher was telling all the children to talk to him, be friendly with him. Somehow he got very well adjusted within that 1 month. And when we went for the next PTA meeting, teacher was very happy. He got very, really, very adjusted in the school. The thing is, he also likes socializing. That is one factor. But what teacher is telling is, whenever we say something, he really understands in that way. He respects everyone, and whatever is there, he's telling. So there is no problem. We are not facing any, and more like a friendly environment. Teacher is also like friend to them because she is always telling, when you come here we have to always teach you good things, for we might get angry with you, we might be like a little bit upset with you, but you have to deal with it because it is for your good. That things he has really understood, maybe because of the teachers only, because teachers are telling in that way. Sometimes he'll come and say, teacher, I don't know why teacher was angry. So we don't take it seriously. Teachers has to be strict, because what happens when there is no, there is a requirement, they need to be strict, not always, but in that way they are quite balancing. If children need any kind of friendly advice, they come down to the child's point of view and they are with them. That factor I felt, because I didn't feel every day my child is happy going to school and coming back. He's not telling, oh, I don't want to go, I don't want to sit in that teacher's class, nothing like that. So I felt quite understood, because I never interfere in their matters. Only PTA meeting is the only factor. That time only I go to the school and talk to the teacher. I don't really go for all these things. Go, let us talk to the teacher how my child is every now and then. So all these things, what I have understood is he has understood somehow to deal with the teachers. Teacher also are also very helpful and friendly. So in that way, I felt it's like a second home only, because he's not sad. Coming back also, he is having friends. I am talking to the friends while in the class. He'll say that why you are doing. I don't know. Somehow I feel like talking to my friends. Then teacher was very angry. So I said there is a reason, na. Without any reason, teacher is not angry. So like that, it goes nicely in that way.
Great. So,
As of now, everything is great, nothing.
can you talk us about the sports facilities being offered at the school, and what's your take so far on that?
Sports facilities, I would like to say, uh, like they have introduced this taekwondo, which is the part of curriculum. But sometimes what happens is there is no regular, this week it is taekwondo, next week it is skates. For example, today they have sports period, 2 hours, 2 periods sports. But they have not mentioned today they will be taking taekwondo or this skating thing. Because since monsoon has started, skating will be a little bit difficult. So these things we expect a bit 1, 2, 3 days before, at least 1 week before. This time, this month, we will not be having this. Or at least prior 2 days prior, that this week we'll be having taekwondo, next week we'll do the skates, something like that, if they elaborate on those things. Because what happens is all the books, skating thing, taekwondo dress, everything together they will go, and already it's raining, peak rainy season here. So it is a bit difficult for the children. Today he had a tough time. He said, I'm not going to carry anything because they might not take anything. So that is a trouble. I was ready with skates, taekwondo. He's telling, I'm they might not take both, mummy. I don't know why I feel like that. It might rain also. So it was a little bit confusion. They can at least inform it little prior so that we can be like, ah, it is sure. Because what happened in the school WhatsApp group also, some children has told their parents that it is taekwondo. Some children have told skates. So mummies are telling what about what they got. Whenever I asked him, he said they didn't tell anything in particular. So that point of confusion. Sports and taekwondo, they should really encourage. And one more thing, I don't know, yoga is a part of sports, I don't know, but there is one yoga period they are telling. Most of the time, yoga period, they say we wanted to play chess. Chess is good, but what I will say is this week, if you're doing chess, next week, make them do yoga also because all these healthy things are really helpful because now the world is moving in such a fashion. People are having different sorts of lifestyle. All this taekwondo will help them for all their they whatever they wanted to really do in the life, like for their safety. Then yoga will really help to create discipline among themselves. So, like chess, like football, yoga is also important. Taekwondo is also important. Skates is also important because skates, what happens? Children are afraid they will fall down, this, that. All sorts of things will go out of their mind. Skates also you should encourage. Like, children should be really confident about the sports thing because that is really important. Physical playing nowadays not happening. Really, after COVID, it's become decreased. Nobody to play, they will sit and watch tab. So they can really little bit more they can improve on sports thing. Means they are improving, but they can just say taekwondo or skates this week what we are going to do. That if they inform prior, parents will have easier time. That will be really little more. It makes sense. No major complaints. Like that's a small thing they can which they can coordinate with parents. That's all. That is only thing. It's not a major issue. Like they can just update us. They have a school app. They can just update 2 days before or something like this week it will be like this, so that the children are clear. This week we are going to do yoga, not chess. This week we'll be doing skates, not taekwondo. Like that. That's all. Nothing major.
Got it. So
Otherwise, they are encouraging, like during before sports day prior, they make them practice, do everything. Every day they have this kind of practice last year and all day.
got it. So talking about the exam pattern, how are the exam structured here? Do you think they are balanced and manageable for your child?
So that exactly what happened is after my child has joined, there has been only two set of exams. I am aware of that. Like last time they had a periodic test, then they had that annual exam. So I am not having major idea about this.
Got it. So if you had to rate the school on a scale from 1 to 10, what score would you give?
No, 9.5 is I can rate, no problem. 0.5 is for small these things like take up the phone and call up immediately and ask those things and some sort of updation. One more thing, some sort of updation I expect from the class teacher also once in a while. It should not be like only while going to the PTM only teacher we can talk to the teacher. Monthly once maybe she can give a small update how that month went to all the parents. That I expect from the class teacher, not from the admin. Like that.
Got it. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for joining and sharing some of the great insights about the school and so far your experience with the school. I'm sure this will help for parents who are looking for best schools in Mumbai, especially Kanakia International School. Thank you. Thank you for joining.
Anyway, thank you so much. I got a chance to share. That is more important. Nowadays, nobody is there to call up and ask what is really bothering you. So this is a good thing which happened. Thank you so much for that. I should be thankful.